my fellow Flipites. Good afternoon, everybody in the YouTube world. Good afternoon. Can we have a moment of silence real quick? Let's have a moment of silence for Sosua. Okay, good. Moment of silence over. Charles Drake said they're eating the Epstein files and they're eating the Epstein client list. Sasquatch said, street, oh my God. Rob, what up? We'll be there for Halloween. You already know. Countdown to the road. Oh, I can't wait for the road trip. I got to get the fuck up out of here. Matter of fact, while I'm on this road trip, it's 2 weeks. While I'm on this road trip, I don't want to hear nothing about Sosua. If a meteorite hits Sosua while I'm on this road trip, God bless the shack. I don't want to hear about it. Black Mamba, what up? Flipites unite. Now, if you're not into watching this video because you got no time, turn the motherfucking channel right now. Go to one of them YouTubers' channels, okay? If you're here for information, well, watch the channel. I've got some things I gotta say. You know, we're talking about Sosua's dead, and I'm keeping names and notes, by the way, too. Sosua's rest in peace. It's over. I swear to God, this exact scenario has happened already. Everything that's going on right now has happened already. So I'm just sitting here, sitting back, like, wow. Short-term memory is a motherfucker. So let's go over some things real quick. Now, I'm not, hey, Benya in the building, Chef Kesey in the building. Let me catch his comments. Double A, what up? See you soon. Dave, what's good, brother? Counterpunch Boxing, what's up with you, bro? Flip-flop. We're doing a road trip, Santo Domingo, Bani, San Cristobal, Bonao, and Santiago. It's in 2 weeks. Bert K, what up with you? Terrence said I'm pulling up tomorrow. See you soon, bro. Buddha Bless, what up, Buddha? EJ, Sosua been dead. Exactly, Sosua been dead for a long time. Ted Collins, what up? Chef Kesey is in Sosua. B, I'm not balking nobody. Stay tuned. I got some information. Gil already know. The sky is falling in Chicago. The sun is shining in Sosua. There you go. Grizz, what up with you, bro? He said, what's good? This ninja here. Scoobs, what up? Saint the God. Terrence, what up? Saint the God, appreciate that information too, by the way. What's the skinny? I am skinny. Flip is skinny, by the way, but we're not going to talk about that. So here's the thing. I just had this conversation earlier. I'm going to have the conversation with you guys. First, I want to tell you something that I know a lot of y'all don't know, but I'm going to share this with you. Anytime you get a report in English, it is from the Zionist news source. Now, I got to watch my words very carefully because I don't want beef with the Zionist news sources. The Zionist news source are what puts everything in English for you. Most of the time, it is bad info. 65% of the time, it is rhetoric and bad info. Someone hit me the other day, said some YouTuber said something about pepper spray, and they sent me the link from the Zionist news source. And I said there was no pepper spray used, no Americans were bothered, none of that. Fake news. But a lot of you guys wouldn't know that. I'm not going to give my news sources away because then other YouTubers would have info, and then you wouldn't need me anymore, right? I watch Dominican news. The Dominican news in Spanish has the information. They speak the facts to the local Dominicans who are interested in what's going on. Now, we do know that Sosua has been the topic of conversation all over social media. I do want to say this. And some of you may get mad at me. I really don't care. The Black Men News Network has done more damage to Sosua than any military that comes out here 15 minutes every night. I'm sorry. Y'all have spread so much gossip and nonsense and rhetoric that we've heard years and years and years. It's kind of crazy. And it's kind of insane that we continue to do this. Most of the stuff being spread is bullshit. Most of the stuff being spread is for shock value instead of giving actual context. Before I get to the rest of the comments, let me bring up some things that I'm talking about. And some of the stuff y'all don't even know about because it was in Dominican news, but some of these things y'all heard about. Changing the police. Oh my God, they moved 100 police out of Sosua. Oh my God, this is real. They just changed all the police. They change the police every 18 months. Now, it's usually 20, 25 at a time. No one stays in one city more than 18 months. That's to avoid corruption and to avoid extortion. I'll see you later, brother. So they change the police in the airports, change the police in the streets. That's why police stations have bunk beds. The cops don't go to those cities and get apartments. They go to those cities, sleep in the stations, and go home on their days off. They move police every 18 months to avoid corruption. You didn't know that, though. Now, no, I've never seen 100 police moved at one time. Not saying it hasn't happened. I just haven't seen it. Usually it's 20 to 25, I believe, at a time. They just moved 100. Whoop-de-doo. Every 18 months, cops are changed to avoid corruption. The airport police, the police in the street, they switch them all out. That's why precincts have bunk beds in them. The cops live there, shower there, and on their days off, they go back to where they're from. I guess you didn't know that, though. This is my favorite one. This was my favorite one, because if you speak Spanish, you actually you were laughing at this as well, because Dominicans actually thought this was kind of funny. The president was talking about Sosua. Okay. No, the president did not have a press conference talking about Sosua. The press conference was about education and the National Botanical Garden. At the end of the presser, he decided to give let people ask questions. A reporter asked him about Sosua. He gave a response regarding Sosua, because Sosua is a big topic right now. It was not a press conference about Sosua. And he also did not use the word eradicate. He used the word regulate. Your Zionist news put eradicate. The word was regulate. He said the streets are clean and we're going to work together to keep it clean. You guys take some of the word changes and certain views and twist it and run with it. You know, people jumping on this Sosua thing has kind of consumed all media. By the way, as we get into this, is your life in order? Have you, besides kissing your kids, have you paid your bills this month? Have you taken care of your personal business? Because some of y'all are so invested in Sosua, I'm like, Jesus, do y'all live here? Because a lot of us are not as worried as you guys are back home. Another story, which you might have not heard because it was in Dominican news. They said each girl that got taken off of the strip was given 150,000 pesos each, which was proven to be a lie. Every single girl from around the country said, please find one girl that was given 150,000 pesos. What's up, Beth? So that was on the Dominican news, and they said that was false. Where was the next one? Excuse me. They said that Sosua was good, but how you doing? They said that Sosua Beach was lively and full of life and families on Sunday. Sosua Beach is lively and full of families every Sunday. Now, big shout out to Freddie, Fast Freddy's. I'm gonna get to the comments after this. Big shout out to my Dominican peoples. There was a comment made by the ex-mayor, which I shared it amongst people because it was actually very important. The ex-mayor went on the Dominican news and basically said she agrees with what's going on, but she's happy to help and organize the regulation and safety of the girls that are working. Why is that so big? For her to come out in public and say those exact words means she has the backing of somebody, because she wouldn't come out and say those things. She's basically saying, I'm here to help regulate and protect the women that are going to be working in Sosua. That's big. And Freddie was like, yo, y'all don't realize how big that is for her to come out in public and say that. She's the one that kind of started all this a long time ago. And she still works for the government. She basically like, let's get this stuff in order. Let's regulate the streets. Not eradicate, regulate. Now let me get to the comments. By the way, big shout to all the goofies for the goofy info. I haven't heard nothing. People send me stuff I don't watch, I don't listen. Before you follow any YouTuber or any Instagrammer or any group manager, the WhatsApp groups, find out how many times they've been to Sosua. Find out if they speak Spanish. Because what I'm learning is, I know Sosua's clout, Sosua's gonna get you views. Some people are reporting Sosua never been here. Don't speak no Spanish. Maybe been here twice. Don't know nobody but other expat gringos who don't speak Spanish. They have no info, my friends. I can't apologize for being a little more intelligent than the next person and being like, let me learn Spanish so I know what's going on. I'm gonna get to that story in a second about COVID. During COVID, I really got in depth with Dominican news and my network of stuff that, the information I seek, because it broke down everything that was going on during COVID. And it gave insight into what was going on in the government. Those same news sources I use now, not the gossip news sources, the real news sources. Now, there are two news sources here that are really tied to political parties. I'm gonna say it again for you guys in the back that didn't hear me the last video. A lot of this is political. We have 2 years, or a little under 2 years for elections. A lot of this is political. If you follow Dominican news, which you don't, the president was denied to run again after his term is up. He's been in office two terms. He was denied. The Congress is the other political party. So he was denied to run a third straight term. Now he can leave and come back a third time, but he has to leave office for 4 years. But he was denied to go three straight terms. He's not happy about that, obviously. There's news sources where the parties are going against each other, and like there was this one video that was out that I thought was funny as hell. It showed the Amsterdam red light district, and it said so and so this political party wants Sosua to look like this, and it was ha ha ha. And they made a mockery of it and were talking mega shit. A lot of this is political, guys. A lot of people are positioning themselves to run for office in 2 years. That's what a lot of this stuff is about. It sucks that our beloved Strip is caught in the middle of it, but it's a lot more than what you think. I told you guys about I'm gonna get to the comments right now. I told you guys about Cheramico 2 days ago. The Cheramico land project was closed. They start construction soon. But she didn't want to hear me though. 2 days ago, they closed the deal for the Cheramico land project. I told you guys all the stuff you saw in Sosua was cool, but they did some work in Cheramico. Go watch the Dominican news. It's there. They were fighting over the land in Cheramico a while back. Terminator said, what up? Saint the God, what up? Sasquatch. Jamel said, what up? New fan of you and Ronan. I'll try to meet you guys in the fall. See you soon, bro. Studio dude, appreciate that super chat, my guy. A1 to P, damn, it was my first time coming to Sosua in March. I had a blast out there and enjoy your restaurant. Enjoy the boxing match on the beach. Don't worry, listen, I'm going to break some things down about Sosua. Everybody HD, what's up? Flip Fight Brethren. Larry Alfred, what up with you, brother? How you doing, baby? Marcus goes global. Internet turned niggas into gossip. Bro, Marcus goes global. I have never seen so many grown men gossip. And here's I'm not mad. I'm not mad at nobody. I understand. I seek out information. I don't follow. And like I said, you guys ain't gotta listen to me. You ain't gotta listen to me at all. But I seek out proper information, which is why when things happen, you see my videos come after the fact, because I gotta get the information correct before I start opening my mouth. It's not the fact that they're just gossiping, but they're gossiping about things they don't know about. They're repeating everything they see, which is most of it's by a Zionist news source. Let me stop saying that so the motherfuckers don't mess with me. There's some things I want to say that I'm not gonna say. In private, I will say it. In public, I just gotta watch my mouth because I don't want to be a target. I was actually told by my lawyer, he was like, He's like, G, you good. Don't worry about it. It's national military, they're police. It makes sense. I had a run-in with Chief Tango Hombre, good dude. KJ said, I see the same airport police past 2 years. You won't see anybody for more than 2 years, max. 18 months is usually where it is. And if you're here often, that's weird that you saw someone. Now, if you're here for a period of time, they could have left and came back. But they definitely changed them out. Ado said, what's up? It was me. It was my fault. I went to Sosua upper room. Yeah, it's your fault, bro. Tyler, what up? Gary Jones, what's good? Be more in the building. Carl, what's going on? DH Grace says, some simply don't fact check. They don't fact check. Everybody's just throwing information out there. They just want to be the first to tell it. Denzel Washington famously put a report in his place for that. My biggest thing is, I get it. Likes and views is great. But no one's sharing any new info. No one's actually giving any. I haven't, not that I watch YouTube, but even on the internet, a lot of the stuff, even the Zionist news is just spreading the same nonsense they were spreading years ago. So it's kind of like, I guess, right? But if you sit and talk to Dominicans, listen, if you sit and talk to expats that live here, that've been through all this before, this kind of reminds me of COVID right now. Am I wrong? This kind of reminds me of COVID. But by the way, guys, I want to explain, and shout out, I did hear some people cancel recently because it's been going, I think we're on day 13. This is slow season anyway. A lot of people weren't in town anyway. This is the time you do something like this, which is why a lot of people are like, you know, every Dominican will tell you they'll get tired of this shit. You know, I can't predict when it's going to stop, and I can't predict what the outcome's going to be, but I can tell you right now, all of your theories are wrong. And I'm going to get to that in a second. Let me finish. I'm going to read my comments. I get to the theories. Sosua is absolutely changed and regulate. I mean, but SJ, we haven't seen where it's going to go yet. All you guys are doing is giving your opinion, and I've heard all that shit years ago. Literally, everything that's being talked about now, I've heard years ago. And I've got another person sitting right here who she heard the same thing years and years and years ago. All the expats are like, we done been through this so many damn times. Just Riz, I was sitting with a brother in the suit. He'd been there 10 times and never been to the beach. Only the whole scroll. Sosua is actually beautiful. That's the thing. Sosua is amazing. Them 3 blocks is, I understand, guys. Them 3 blocks are very important to y'all. But it's not the whole Sosua. That's why I'm glad I turned my internet on. Loon said, hit me up for the Halloween information. And by the way, no one's got to worry about Halloween. I'm not worried about it. I heard some YouTubers said something about Halloween. You don't got to come to Sosua. But you better believe I called Halloween the end of days because I'm going to blow this bitch up and we out. And we don't deal with the strip. Halloween has nothing to do with, you can go enjoy the strip if it's popping again. But my Halloween events have nothing to do with the Sosua strip. It's a big event and we're off the strip. So don't worry about all that. Roger, what's good? Yeah, regulators. Dudes up acting like little chickens screaming the sky is falling. That's what it is, and this has happened multiple times. The sky's been falling. Shout out to my man Gil, he knows. The sky's been falling a million times. See you Saturday, Sammy. Is the strip the same? No. Listen, I'm not going to tell you guys what goes on in the daytime because it's none of my fucking business. But from 9 to 11, the strip is fucking dead. 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., strip is dead. It's a game of cat and mouse. Everybody's disappearing. 100%. I'm not going to lie to you. What happens before that, you got to see for yourself. I'm just telling you from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., when they come for their little 15 minutes of fame, which that's all they do, come 15 minutes now, it's nothing going on. Sophia Felix, how you doing, sis? King Sam, what up? What's poppin', 99? KJ said, just what if everything did change and we come? KJ, during COVID, I keep bringing up COVID. During COVID, you could not travel city to city. You could not go city. The police stopped you from going city to city. I got through a couple times, but I know they tried to turn my ass around. We still had a great time in Sosua with only people from POP and Sosua. Maybe a couple flakies of Santo Domingo came through, but not many. So unless Puerto Plata is gonna wash away I'm sorry. It just, I mean, that question doesn't even make sense. Like I said, I'm trying to watch my words. Hopefully this scares off the thousands of YouTubers. Facts. This is a part where you can say YouTube kind of might have been a reason for some of this. And I'm gonna get to you. Let me get to the. All right. So let me break this down for you guys. So here's your theory. And like I said, Goofy's giving goofy information. The cruises are gonna bring all the money. Time out. First off, you can go back, I don't remember what year it was. Early in the game, I did a cruise video when I first started YouTube, driving from the cruise port here. It's too far, number one. The taxis are $150 one way. Number two, if any of you ever been on a cruise, which I've only been on one, but I see what it's like. It's all inclusive. So you eat and drink on the boat, then you get off and see the town. Probably spend money on souvenirs, but you're not spending tons of money in bars and restaurants. That's a farce. And you've only got a limited amount of time off the cruise. I think me and my friends were the only one that sat in the Bahamas at the bar because I just wanted to sit at the bar. I wanted to drink. A couple of my other friends, matter of fact, B-Moan, he took off and went and had an adventure. I just sat down and had a drink. I was chilling. But the cruise people eat before they get off and they have unlimited food and drink. They're not spending a lot of money in the town. So, theory thrown out the window. The families are going to come and save Sosua. That's when I know you don't have a business. And that a lot of people here that say all that don't have businesses. Families do not spend a ton of money. As a business owner, I can honestly tell you, and I love all my families, but they do not, like my man Dave was just here. Dave sat and had about 5 shots, 4 waters, 2 beers in all of 2 hours. He could sit there for hours and drink and drink and drink. A family's gonna get a couple of tacos, a burger, some wings, some waters, maybe a juice, maybe one pina colada, and they're gone. Families do not spend that much money. And by the way, this city is a nightlife city. Families are in bed by 8 p.m. Let's bring the families up again. Playa Dorado is damn near empty. You didn't know that though. It was in the Dominican news. Playa Dorado has resorts on Playa Dorado offering 2,000 peso all day passes. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, all you can drink. 2,000 pesos. Because they're empty. If the families were coming, they're going there. And by the way, whatever master plan is going on behind the scenes that I can't speak on either, don't no family want to see a war zone out here. The Hopkins are not sitting there saying, oh man, I just saw a video, all the military in the street, let's go to Sosua. Baby, let's book right now. Kids, come on, we're going. They got the guns. We can get some guns and go target practicing. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And let's not include the 2,000 hotel rooms in this town. They're pretty much for singles. Let's just not forget that. Everybody's not just gonna change. Let's make family rooms. Knock that wall down, make a living room. Playa Dorado, where the families would go, is fucking empty right now. The North Coast is taking a huge hit. Just period. Even though this is slow season, it is slow season period all around our country, but the North Coast is taking a hit. A lot of people ain't traveling. You know, so it's a farce. Depending on hey, what's up, DB? How you doing, brother? Depending on family, depending on anybody right now, it's slow season. like someone said, hey man, the strip is dead. I said, bro, if the police weren't here, the strip would be kind of dead. Here's the thing. If there was no military, you know what you guys be saying? Man, Sosua is terrible right now, man. It's July. Businesses close in July. July is the worst month in this country. I guess that's a good time to do some raids, huh? There's 2 things that are certain in this country. Tuesday is the worst day for business, in the entire country. Tuesday's the worst day for business. Dominican and tourist business. And July is the worst month. Two things that are certain. That's why restaurants close the whole month of July and go on vacation. July is awful. It's hot back home. People aren't traveling. When it gets cold, people are traveling. So I guess that's a good time to do some raids. Let's do some raids, y'all. July. Can I tell you something? The Strip wouldn't look too much different, even if the police weren't coming. It'd be a little different. And then you'd be like, there's some scallywags out there. Hey, well, it's July, bro. I don't know what you're expecting to see. The models on vacation too.
Top shelf girls don't come here in July.
And not even that. Top shelf girls don't hit the street like that no more.
No.
And yeah, they definitely don't come in July.
No. Now you're getting.
But it's weird that they don't understand. People don't seem to understand this. Like I'm telling you right now, the strip is definitely dead at night. Like I said, after 9 p.m. it's a wrap. But the mindset you guys have is not making, the theories is not making sense. Even the coming in at nighttime is not making sense because obviously it's not for families to come. There's no busload of families loading up right now. Baby, you got an extra box of bullets? I like those guns those guys got. Let's go to Sosua right now.
Daddy, let's go see the army, man.
Yeah, Daddy, let's go see the army. The fuck? Even if, listen, y'all can talk all the shit y'all want about Dominicans. Dominicans ain't that stupid. They know that this is not bringing in tourism. They know for a fact that this is not going to help tourism. They know that Playa Dorado's empty right now. They know that a lot of people ain't. Listen, the numbers are there, man. They know all this shit. Reggie BX, what up? Lance in the building. I mean, I guess it's gossip, but it's YouTube. YouTube is clout chasing. My only thing is, ask the people how many times they've been here. Ask the people, do they speak Spanish? That's my biggest flex. Because I'm reading the Zionist news. I gotta stop saying that. I'm reading the Z. I'm gonna call it Z News. I'm reading the Z. Can I do that? Yeah. I'm reading the Z News, and obviously it's a lot of 65% is bullshit. And then I go on the Dominican news, and they tell the proper story in the proper version, and you're like, okay, that makes sense, but what was put over here in English don't make sense. And you've seen it on Facebook, right? Not eradicate, or regulate. Regulate. People are literally changing the wordings to what they want.
And that's what you were saying earlier about the old man. She was never against the Constitution.
No, she wanted an organization. Yes, the old mayor wanted organization.
Right, and she wanted the girls. Yeah,
we just didn't like how she had the police running around. Right. We didn't like that, but she was trying to organize.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gary Jones says, Flip, if this continues, the business like rumor that depend on the status quo. No, not at all, Gary. Gary, can I tell you something? We're going back into COVID mode. Let me explain. We are going back into COVID. Ah, my God. Live audience. We're going back into COVID mode, meaning ride this bitch out. Can I tell you guys something about COVID? We didn't know what the fuck to expect one day to the next, 1 hour to the next. That's when I really got into Dominican news even more so, because I needed information. I didn't understand what was going on. So at the beginning of all this stuff, the president had something like eight doctors and 4 scientists and locked them in a room. And he said, hey, I need to know what to do. I need to save my people. I don't want a lot of people dying. I don't want outbreaks. And that's why DR did so good with COVID. Every time there was a spike, lockdown. They changed it. Every time there was a spike in one town, lockdown. You couldn't go town to town. San Francisco, they Marguerite cut everyone off. You couldn't even get in. They got a lot of money over there. Certain cities, you couldn't even get in. They did not want people going town to town. That's why I said, how did we have so much fun with no strip and all these locals? The problem is, I get it for the new guy and the guy who has to have the strip. I get it. I 100% get it. I had to think about it, but I got it. But it's not that serious. I've been here so long. I've been without a strip probably 3 times. 3 different occasions on separate years. There was no strip, and one was almost a year. So Now, I don't foresee that now, but it's happened before. Daryl, what's up? CAB, what up? Daryl said, been following since COVID. Same story comes up every year since. I'm not making this up. For the people that been rocking with me all these years, it's the same shit. And if you notice, it's always low season. They ain't never run up in no spot high season. They ain't never do none of this shit high season. There's too many people. You can't do that. Yeah, a couple of cameras catch a couple of things, and now they don't care. But when all the phones are out, they ain't trying to hear all that. They don't want to be embarrassed. Just got to learn how to move. You already know. Tavares, what's good, T? T-Mo in the building. Yeah, give me that $69.99. Sammy says, appreciate you, bro. Then for the wings this Saturday. See you soon, Sammy. And by the way, don't let me deter you. If you want to cancel, cancel. I get it. Now, the first week, no one canceled. But I was spoken with some people recently in the past few days that said they had some cancellations. If you want to cancel, cancel. I get it. I'm not going to tell you. Look, listen, after 9 p.m., that strip look weird. And I don't go out. I already wasn't going outside until August. So my first drink is August 6th or 7th. So this was part of, see, I'm going to talk about the Dirty 30 on Sunday. The Dirty 30 is a life-changing experience. A lot of you guys don't realize, y'all think I'm just working out. I've done this twice in my life. This is my first time doing it on my own. This is a life-changing experience. And it's really fucking hard. So a lot of this shit don't mean nothing to me. You know, I got to focus on my children. I got other shit going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? Rather than worry about this bullshit. Say hello.
Hola.
What's up, baby? A1P, pull up, baby. Halloween gonna be lit, baby. I'm sure it will. BK Chef, as I said, you can't see nothing going on right now. But BK Chef, were you out and about? Because there's a lot of things out and about. Thank you, Sophia. Yeah, hit me up on the WhatsApp. Army God Travels, what up with you? I have no idea who Carolina is. Remember, we went to the pool party at TMD crib, bro. Like I said, I'm putting COVID regulations. What's up, Flago? I'm putting COVID regulations into this. KJ, we've gone through this before, bro. I can't stress this enough. We've gone through this before. I get it. Guys, go somewhere else. There's been 17 deaths of tourists in Colombia. Go be number 18, 19, I guess. I don't mean to be a dick, but I mean, at this point, it's like, all right, go somewhere else. You know, go to Punta Cana, spend $700 on a bottle. You know, do that. Go to Santiago, go to Santo Domingo. You know, just whatever makes you feel comfortable. Because I'll tell you right now, you can go on my Instagram, my Facebook, you can go on my YouTube. The veterans are like, we don't give a fuck about that. Why is the majority of people saying we ain't worried about that? Because they've been here and seen this and dealt with it and know how to move. I'm not making this up. I'm not just some guy sitting in front of a camera just talking like I've never been here. I've been almost 20 years. I've been here seeing all this stuff over and over again. And like I said, most of this shit right now is political, bro. We're just caught up in it. And yes, I get it. Some guys need the strip. I needed the strip before. I get it. But there's more things going on. Listen, stay home until Halloween. And I will show you how we don't need a strip. You'll have the time of your life. And the strip will not be a single part of Halloween. Fine Solo, what up? You're exactly right. There's so much more to Sosua than the strip. He said, Alan, you said 6 hours maybe? Besides Pop, Momona's the only place that I've seen cruise ship passengers. No, but they're saying people want to bring their families to the zoo. Laurie said, it's over, bro. Only lane's going to come down. Just sit in a hotel and order escort with the strip. Laurie, I mean, I guess, don't come. This is what this is about. It's over. Don't. I remember when all the Christopher Colombians came to DR because DR was the only place open. And we sat at the bar and I said, let's go out the rain. I said, guys, don't forget who let you in. It is what it is, man. A lot of, like I said, Y'all back home stressing more than people here are stressing. It don't make no sense, Beth. It don't make no sense. I'm getting pulled to the side by expats all the time. I'm talking to Dominicans, and they're like, why y'all motherfuckers so stressing so much? I'm like, I don't know. But they are. Larry Banks, appreciate that super chat. He said we must protect Flip at all costs. I'll be out there October. I'm definitely going to have a sit down and maybe learn a thing or two. Larry Banks, appreciate that. Definitely pull up. The crazy thing, I saw they're building pickleball courts. And Alan, it's funny, I saw the pickleball court thing, and that's actually a thing right now. It's weird.
Yeah.
But that's an SOV. Yeah, I saw the building the courts. Isn't pickleball not tennis? Like tennis, but not tennis? I don't even know.
It's kind of
I'm not getting into pickleball. Hey, Bev, I'm not debating pickleball right now because Sosua's dead. So
but it's also like that fucking cornhole.
Yeah, I don't know what that shit is. Swab said, I'll be there early October. I ain't worried. I'm going to pick up where I left off. Here's the thing. We're 13 days into this. What's happened in the past 5-6 days, pop out for 15 minutes after 9 p.m. whenever they show up and walk around and leave. I mean, is it, all right, obviously it is different, but is it a huge difference from when they were chasing the girls every single night? Is it a huge difference? Remember y'all were like, they chasing the girls every night, oh my God. Well, now the girls are playing cat and mouse.
Obviously, they love watching that shit.
You know? Now they're playing cat and mouse. Someone was like, well, they gotta march in Sosua on Saturday. Bro, let me tell you something. And shout to the Z's. That's what I'm gonna call them, the Z's. If you live in Sosua and you're from Sosua, you don't gotta organize a month out a walk around Sosua. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. If you know how to move, the strip won't affect you. But like I said, everybody doesn't know. P-Man said, you want to know how the market that will come to Sosua? Check Mike's finish line on the happy hour. GDH, I'll be eating your breakfast Friday morning, player. Hope. No, I got turkey sausage, not chicken sausage. But you know what, Larry? He said, we out there, let's come for us. You know what, though, I realized? Someone said this on one of my, one of the groups. This is actually weeding out a lot of people. This is weeding out a lot of people that probably shouldn't be traveling anyway. I mean, no disrespect, but I'm I pay attention to. I'm not going to talk about everything, but I pay attention. The Dominican side, the American side, the European side, you have a lot of racial undertones from certain people, Americans, certain business owners. You have a lot of racial undertones. I'm paying attention. Listen to what they say and how they talk. Someone made a video the other day. First thing someone hit me and said, did a black guy smash his girlfriend? I said, I'm just going to leave. I'm going to leave you with that comment that you just told me. And he was like, wait, I said, I'm not going to say nothing. You listen to his undertone, you could tell he felt the way. And little did that person know that he decided to give a rant to my son's mother. Small world, ain't it? He decided to give a rant out of nowhere. She even said, who the fuck is this guy? To my son's mother, not knowing that I'm black. And she was like, he can't stand black people. I said, figures, makes sense. She said, he decided to just start rambling off to me. And I was like, for real? She said, yeah. And she sat there and said, if he only knew. So listen, there's some undertones with some of these motherfuckers, but they want your money though. Pay attention. I got a list too. It's a personal list. I can only speak on it personally. I don't want to get sued. But I've noticed some undertones. And I'm like, oh, you sure you want to say that? I love everybody. Make 2000 great again. Al Travel. Oh, by the way, you guys make sure you donate. Make sure you guys donate. I just did a little bit of shopping yesterday real quick. The back to school drive. Mike, what up, Mike? He said some chick booked the police officer. Yeah, that's not true. That's another theory that's just not true. We debunked that one already. True and Divine, do you think it's disrespectful to the country for us to come there for hoes while they're trying to clean it up? I mean, here's the thing. They're not bothering us. I just saw a video the other day where they walked to one of the bars. 3 brothers were sitting in the middle of the sidewalk talking. They went around them. They're not bothering us. They're not bothering us at all. It's a lie if anybody tells you they're bothering tourists. They are not. A lot of stuff that's going on, a lot of people don't agree with. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for me, this is all wait and see. Listen, we have to weather a storm right now. You know, if you don't feel comfortable traveling, I get it. Jay Quiet, what up? Vaughn said the strip might not be the same right now, but Sosua. That's the thing. Sosua is so much bigger than the strip, guys. I'm going on 20 years. Before I got here, the strip was down by Hotel Europa. Before I ever got here, the casino was by Villa Chester, Playa Chiquita Casino, which is still there now. But I mean, that was where everything was. High Caribbean was the club, and there was a club across from Rumba. There's a Chinese store, and that was the biggest club in this town. Before I ever got here, not always those 3 blocks. Strip was further down. You know, so you guys know that strip in the past. Like another YouTuber said, and he was 100% right. A lot of y'all are post-COVID, so I get it. You've never seen nothing else but that, and you didn't even see it at its peak, honestly. If you really want to talk about it, you didn't see it at its peak. Someone sent me a picture of the old Rumba and D-Latin, this sidewalk, right? And there were no cars allowed back there. It was all motos, literally motos, 5 blocks of motos. And you know what you saw? You didn't see one person hanging outside unless they were sitting at. There used to be tables on the sidewalk. You know why? And it took me a minute to remember this. If you were standing outside of Rumba or D-Latin or Classicos, security would tell you, hey, come inside or walk down the block. There was no loitering outside. Girls or guys, even Americans, they'd be like, hey, you coming in? And if you wasn't coming in, you guys you can move on because you know we want this area clear. That's how it used to be. But someone who's only been here post-COVID wouldn't know that. There was no just standing outside. That wasn't a thing. Matter of fact, I don't even know if it was because of the security. I remember security did that though. Or just people wanted to be inside the places. All the places were jumping. So nobody really had time. You went outside when you walked to the next bar. You didn't walk outside just to, let me stand outside and be cool. You wanted to be inside and be cool. I'm just saying, maybe I've been here too long. Saint the God said people are too used to having chat GPT think for them. Appreciate the true G's. Is that what it is? Is it chat GPT thinking everything? Because here's the thing with the gossiping. We went from the Diddy trial to Sosua. I can't believe Diddy did that. Oh shit, you see Sosua's dead? Like, y'all crazy. And a lot of people are really mad I won't conform to their BS. People hit me, Greg, you see this shit, Greg? I'm like, bruh, we had this conversation 2 years ago. You don't remember? I said to my man Pablo, he goes, every time he hits me, he goes, I hugged my kids today, so I can talk to you. Some of y'all gotta get y'all lives in order before y'all worry so much about the sewer strip. Jesus Christ. So the conspiracy is going on. I say to this point, this is a chance to grow yourself and work on yourself. And that's what I'm doing. Like, that's what this whole month of July is for me. Working on me. I'm only taking time out for this shit because it's just crazy. Oh my gosh, tries to flip, and it's not like they're giving these girls a better option. They gotta eat. Listen, as they put the story up, like I said, if you follow Dominican news, as they put the story out about the president mentioning Sosua, which he did not have a Sosua press conference. He was asked a question at the end of his conference. They came out, they know what the next story was? You know what the next story was after the president? 1.3 million Dominican girls have dropped out of school to be in the street.
Yep. Read it.
You read that, right?
Yep.
So there's no eradication going on. It's regulation. Let's organize this bitch, because 1.3 just dropped out of school. Not thousand. 1.3 million dropped out of school in the last 2 years. And as someone who deals with a teacher, she took, so-and-so got pregnant, so-and-so's up. The teachers know, because their students don't come back to school. Like I said, also it's legal. So you're dealing with a schematic that doesn't make sense. I don't know what the overall plan is, but if you want to ask me, the plan makes no fucking sense. There's no families lining up to see military run through the street. No business can depend on families. No families are out late when the military's coming. So it's not about bringing families here. It's more about regulation. But it has yet to be seen. We got to see how it works. No, hell no. That's my homegirl Beth. There you go. Keith said what up. I believe Black Bears is open. I believe it's open. HR said I was traveling to the zoo so much during COVID I would call it STD before I caught COVID. Oh my God. Everybody, listen. I'm taking this to COVID rules apply. I've talked to my staff. Well, they weren't all here during COVID, but I've talked to my staff. I've talked to other business owners. I'm taking this in COVID regulations. That's how I'm carrying this. And I tell you guys something during COVID. I told you guys a million times. We didn't know what was going to happen one day to the next, but I believed in me, and I believed in what was going. I believed that we were going to be okay. And I told my staff, FlipFlop not closing. We ain't nothing to worry about. I have no idea why I said that, but I did. And right now, same situation. I'm not worried. This is not, like I said, my lawyer even told me none of this is really affecting me, but I care about my people. I do care about the strip. You know what I'm saying? I care about the town. I don't want to see anybody lose their jobs or any businesses closed. I don't want to see any of that. But, you know, gotta ride it out. Gotta ride it out. You know, everybody's, oh, Sosua's dead, Sosua's dead. Listen, after seeing that comment from the ex-mayor and what she said, which is, like I said, people were blowing my phone up yesterday, and I had already read it. What she said was very, very big. Very big. Because she's not going to come out and just say no reckless shit. She said everything needs to be regulated for the safety. She ain't said, no one said anything about cutting anything down, none of that. So all you guys that think cruise ships pay the bills and they little 40, 50 bucks that they spend after they spend $150 for a taxi this way, sorry, that's not going to happen. You can kill out. Then someone mentioned Playa Burgantine. Playa Burgantine is going to be built for our kids. Okay, number one. Number two, Playa Burgantine is, when it's officially done, may actually hurt Sosua in the long scheme of things. When that's finally done in like 12, 15 years, whenever it's done, Playa Burgantine is going to be so fucking nice that it actually may stop people from coming this way. So Playa Burgantine is, let's clean Sosua for Playa Burgantine. No. Once Playa Burgantine is up and running, people may not even come here. They may stop in Playa Burgantine. So like I said, your theories don't make sense. But because you've never been here, or because you don't live here, or because you're some drunk motherfucker at the end of the bar who don't know shit either, it's got to be this way. No, it's not that way. It's actually much simpler than that. All of this shit is just political, man. I love the story I saw of Sosua Beach. Look at Sosua Beach on a Sunday. Like it ain't like that every Sunday. Because everybody's jumping on soapboxes. Everybody's jumping on soapboxes. You know, Sosua ain't just a town, man. It's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Sosua is always over. It's always dead. It's always gone. But it keeps surviving somehow. I don't know. It's weird. It's like the Walking Dead. High season starts in September. No problem, Garrett. Yeah, Al, they're never gonna do this high season. It's not even possible. Steven, yeah, hit me up for Halloween. Hit the number up. Mad Mike, what up? This sounds like Digital Underground with Tupac song all around the world. It's the same shit, man. I've actually seen this in Medellin and Cartagena. Shit, Cartagena, they had the cops in our faces. We sitting and we went to the Airbnb. My man went upstairs with a chick. There were two chicks downstairs, and the cops was like, "What y'all doing?" Fuck you mean what we doing? Why y'all standing? Fuck you mean why we standing? I actually told the cop, I said, if you weren't a cop, you'd be right here too. And she started blushing. All the cops started laughing at her. I was like, the fuck? So I've kind of seen that shit. It is what it is. Superman brother. Flip, I understand and agree with what you're saying, but chasing the apologies in jail for tricking makes the American and Canadian people think twice about coming to sue. I get it, but all of you guys are post-COVID. My brother, we've been here. I done seen chicks turn over a Pasola and flip 3 on a Pasola running from the police. I've witnessed chicks damn near break their ankle jetting from the police. I've seen it. This is not new. It's just social media makes everything look like it's new again. There was life prior to this. And this was, at least now there's no chicks around after 9 o'clock, but this was an everyday thing. All you heard was clickety clack of heels running down the street. Like chicks doing the Bo Jackson over dudes because they're trying to get away from the police. Come on, bro. I mean, this is not new. But like I said, all the post-COVID dudes, I get it. This is new to y'all. It's not new. It sucks. It definitely sucks. I don't like it. I don't even like this is going on. I don't like that I gotta have these conversations with y'all. I don't like that there's situations that I can't speak on that if I was able to explain to you, you'd be like, oh, that makes sense. But like I said, these are things that ain't none of my business and none of your business. And I ain't trying to get caught up in nobody's business. Sam said, too many YouTube recorded underage girls on the strip. I can't speak on that. They had to do something, and now young girls posting on it on Facebook. And I'm ready for football, yeah. Cape Angel be there in November, you already know. Only reason I would cancel my Sosua trip is FlipFlop stop selling wings. And we never gonna stop selling wings. GDA said, been through COVID, no problem, we'll be there Friday, still enjoying. That's my thing, guys. The veterans are really not concerned. And like I said, I'm bringing this to the COVID because this is kind of what it was like COVID. A lot of shit was closed. The strip was a bust. We partied like a motherfucker. We had to, deal with the talent nearby that we dealt with. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until Ambi opened up that talent came from around the country. But we didn't have Ambi for a while. Ambi came towards the end of COVID, like the middle to the end of COVID. At the beginning, we didn't have no damn Ambi. I'm gonna get Benyo in here in a minute. Agent said we still coming. You already know. BK Chef said I have my team, so they Gucci. Exactly. Most people got squads if you've been here more than twice. Go to the Giant training. You remember the chicken lines at Ambi? Jesus Christ. Master menu passport me. I was just there in June. I'm thinking about coming for that party in October. Listen, one of my mans was a little pissed off. About a YouTuber. He won't tell me who. I didn't tell him I didn't want to know. Whoever mentioned my Halloween party. I tell you guys, you got to stop mentioning me. It's not safe. And allegedly said something about my Halloween party. We do not rely on the strip for Halloween, which is why I'm not even concerned. I was never concerned. Anytime. Halloween is not on the strip. So they could run this shit to December. We're not even worried about Halloween. CEO Chariots. What's up, Flip? Me and my crew still coming. Got the mansion with the stripper pole in the middle of the pool. Oh, shit. And I get it, Superman. Listen, I used to love the strip. I get it. You're not going to hear no argument out of me, man. I was a strip slave. I get it. You're never going to hear arguments out of me. I had to, listen, throughout the beginning of this, I had to step back. I totally admit it. And look at it from your point of view. I'm looking at it from someone who's been here before, seen this shit. It's boring. It's boring and annoying. Bars. Boring and annoying. But then I had to look at it from your guys' point of view as a traveler, especially a new traveler who's only been there a few times. Y'all don't want to deal with this, and I get it. I get it. I'm thinking about me who, the strip could blow up from a bomb right now, and I wouldn't even notice unless I smell some smoke. Oh, the strip is gone. I wouldn't even notice because it wouldn't stop nothing I'm doing. And the best ones don't be on the strip. That's the biggest thing nobody realized. Yeah, high season starts in September. Ice City, what up? Yeah, stripper pole in the middle of the pool. I got to check that one out. Well, I hope I get an invite. BK Chefs, some are because rent is due. But they got the phones. They know how to work. Ice said, I'm still sliding Halloween. JD said, kids need to be protected, and it's a good sign my people is doing it because the cartel from Mexico is controlling this shit in DRs. Oh, my God. There's another theory from the homie JD about the cartel. I never even heard that one. That was weird. Hold on. Damn, I lost my space. 1 second, y'all. Let me catch my space. Jesus Christ, where do these comments come from? Hold on. Jesus Christ. Oh, here we go. Okay. My bad, I lost my spot. Excuse me, y'all. They better start building excursions for the cruise ship passengers. They already got that. Hey, Flip, they're trying to bring in more resorts like Punta Cana. No, they're not bringing it. They got no people in the resorts in POP now. Playa Dorado is empty. They're giving 2,000 peso day passes, breakfast, lunch, dinner, alcohol. So ain't about them. They're giving day passes. Playa Dorado is empty. Carlson, I'm ready to pull up. I missed the bartender. Whoa, slow down, homie. He said no basketball courts being built. They got enough. Flying in Toronto, popping 4 weeks, not canceling. Haven't been on the strip in years. I rent an Airbnb, rent a car, visit spot. Exactly. Oversized ping pong, yeah. The disrespect to business owners, also local authority, in the process they went about it has turned me off. Wiseman, I'm with you on that. I'm in total agreement with you on that. Especially the order coming from the highest office in the country. Wiseman, I'm with you on that, but also, as I said, it's political. Then okay. So, can y'all hear? I don't know why I got my headphones in. So, Benya, speaking English.
What?
Tell the people what you think about Sosua right now.
Oh, you know, we're not speaking too much. I say this is a little bit sad now for everybody, for the business sometimes. But you can come in Sosua, no problem. Sometimes people look in the video, think so, can move in the street. It's not really, it's bullshit. This is only one moment. You need to come in and the beach, flip-flop, Roomba King, everything. You can come in Sosua, it's no problem.
No problem.
Oh, you need to calling me too for cooking. Yeah.
That too. Shameless plug. Thank you, man. 1 second. Go-karts? No, they got golf carts. There's a few basketball courts out here. Even Las Vegas had to regulate certain activities. Yeah, I mean, I don't get involved in that side of things, but I understand, No, I have not seen a full-on plan, but I do understand. You said pickleball is crazy. I don't even know. Nano, whatever. I don't need the strip, but I do like to stay in New Garden. I just don't want a security guard to snitch to the police. That should never, ever happen again. Trust me. They got a few basketball courts out here, though. You too. I don't think it's going to cause racial tension, but I think some people overstep their boundaries and put a little racial undertone in some of their commentary. But good luck to them. You know what I'm saying? There was a dude who was on the beach and had a problem with a business owner because the business owner spoke his mind. Tuna, I appreciate that. I just got that for the kids. Anything you guys donate goes to the kids, and all my YouTube checks go to the kids until this is over. And he was on the beach, and the guy was disrespectful to a Haitian. It was a European business owner. And when he told me the story, I said, dude actually said that? Because here's the thing. As a businessman, as a business owner or a businessman, just a businessman, you should never speak your mind when it comes to religion, race, or politics. Because your personal feelings and thoughts should never be shared with your clients. And allegedly, he didn't like Haitians, and he let it be known. And dude was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, I'm here supporting your business. I'm just saying hello to my Haitian friends. And dude let it be known. Some people don't realize you could feel how you feel, but if you're in business, you're not going to turn another racist money down. I'm sorry, I don't take money from you guys. I'll guarantee you not. So when you have the racial undertone, you're kind of letting it be known how you really feel. And like I said, I'm not going to put it out there. If you talk to me in private, I'll let you know the businesses that said certain things that I was kind of blown away by. But it goes back to those Z's. Jay Christ said, you are right. This is a needed separation and weed out process. Another YouTuber said it's a separation. It is in these westernized countries and it's applying here. I'm seeing it. Because I'm seeing the two sides, right? The pro I love this shit. Why does my thing keep moving? I guess I gotta catch one of these comments. I'm sorry, yo. I love this shit. And the con, I hate this shit. Let me catch up on these comments. And you see some of the guys are loving this for the wrong reason. Some of these guys are loving this based on saying how they don't like black people without saying it. Let me catch up on these comments, y'all, because my what's the name is messing up here. One second. I'm behind on a lot of comments. I used to sit around his picnic table with chicken, man, yeah, all day. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't catch my spot where I was. DHA, yo, I remember that. They literally would tell you, come in or move on. Yeah, that's how it was. There was nobody just hanging on the street. Laurie, you're the guy I'm talking about. He made a statement in response to the question, and he did not say eradicate. He said regulate. Stop listening to the Zionist news, my brother. He was asked a question about Sosua, and he responded. He didn't hold a Sosua press conference. Neither did his wife. But his wife decided to tell somebody, go watch the video with his wife. She's talking to someone in the camera. But you wouldn't know that, though. Because you don't know the incidents that have happened that were all over Dominican news. Oh, yeah, 1.3 million. Pompey, what's up? He said, what's up? What's your 5-year prediction? I got a 30-day prediction. Everything goes back to normal. It may not be as crazy on the strip. They may be forced to move to another street as far as, you know, the madness. But I don't see, and that's just a guess. I'm not saying I was told anything, I knew anything. I just seen some things recently that if you're not on those 3 blocks, they don't bother you. So, you know, I can't say. I get a lot of people are upset. He said this is 2025 pandemic, it'll pass. Lydia Garcia said DR got black fatigue. I hope not, because Dominicans are black. And if you like to have that conversation, we have that conversation anytime. Because I tell you, I'm not going to get into it. Just don't put any more crazy comments, because you ain't going to like what I'm about to say. Mr. Moral TV, I talked about it earlier. All police get moved every 18 months. They usually transfer 20 to 25 out. They did 100 this time. No, I've never seen 100 at a time, but they moved police to stop corruption. Hey, Roz. Good luck, brother. Good luck in life. Good luck. Did you pay your bills this month? Did you clock into work? My business would be fine. And there's a couple other business owners I spoke to. If this goes on for another 7 months to a year, everybody's like, I'm going to ride this back. Someone told me they'll ride it out for 3 years. Lydia Garcia, are you Dominican? Since Sosua has black fatigue? Because I got some information to tell you that you're probably not going to like. Travel guards, what up with you? If y'all believe it's dead, then don't come. That's what I'm saying, Sheldon. Don't come. Don't come. 29, what up, 29? Appreciate you, brother. So we appreciate you as long as you keep those tacos. Yeah, FlipFlop ain't going nowhere. Oh, by the way, someone posted on the video that FlipFlop's for sale. Yeah, right. Another theory. No, we're not for sale. Don't worry about it. We'll be here. These comments keep moving. Sorry, y'all. These comments are moving. I don't understand why people hate what Sosua is. They hate Sosua because most of them got their heart broken here or they never even came. I just love the dudes that doing all this talking and never been here, only been here twice. And then people get mad at me because of my experience here. And I'm telling you, we've been here before. It's not like we haven't been here. The unfortunate truth said, my brother, you are speaking facts. I'll be in October. My frat brother, Mo Mac, told me to come get some wings. Tell Mac I said, what up? I miss Rimbo on Friday nights, but I stopped going to the strip 2 years ago. Hey, who doesn't love Rimbo on a Friday or on a weekend? Who doesn't? I'm still coming after it turns to a mini Punta Cana, and that ain't going to happen. Yeah, you gotta understand something. For this to change into that, you're talking about years. You're talking about thousands of jobs lost over years. What do you? It doesn't make that. It wouldn't be feasible. Blue green, cheers to you, brother man. What's up? He said, "Great face skinny." D Latin was dope. Dank, what would you say to Haitians from Canada that don't want to come because how the government treat Haitian? I get it. I get it. I can't argue with that. You know what I'm saying? I swear on the protein. Sosua's gonna be all right. A lot of y'all why y'all want to see Sosua die so bad is beyond me. But we can go back. Sosua died, what was that, 5 years ago? Died 7 years ago, died 10 years ago, died 12 years ago, and on and on and on. Oh, I'm waiting for the NFL. Yeah, I don't care about anything else. Here's my thing. I kind of wish Sosua would fucking die so everybody could shut the fuck up. How about that? And I'm trying to keep my foot out of some of y'all asses because some people taking what I'm saying too personal. Guys, when I'm saying stuff, I'm not talking to anyone directly. I don't have to. I'm not, and I'm not just talking about YouTubers. Forgive me, I'm not just talking about YouTubers. When I mentioned YouTubers, I wasn't talking about any specific one YouTuber. But certain times I make comments in some of these groups and in some of my peoples, and someone gets personal with it. Fam, get out your emotions, man. Because if I got something to say to you, I'm gonna say it to you. I'm talking overall of my experience, which is pretty much 30 times the experience that most anybody got that's running their fucking mouth. Sorry, but it's the fact. So there's a lot of people that's getting personal or taking things I say personal, thinking I'm talking to them. No, you're talking about me. I don't give a fuck about you. So let me put that disclaimer in there. Don't let the death of Sosua get you beat up.
I see you later.
Yes, baby. Have a good one. Don't let the death of Sosua get you beat up. How about that? Let it die, and you go get you your $5 poontang. Me and my peanut butter protein. Theo said, "This too shall pass." I want this bitch to die. So we go, oh, shut the fuck up. Talk about something else. When is Diddy getting sentenced? I need a Diddy trial to come back. We went from Diddy to Sosua. I ain't never seen so many men gossip. I see a group of dudes walked a bunch of chicas to the villa, had a great time. Hey. August was kind of slow too, but it's better than July. July's the worst month. David T, we just talking to talk. D said, can't wait to come back, and for the first time, Halloween gonna be lit. Trust me when I tell you. He said, no, people cancel. Ticket prices go up, fam. Bacardi Hall, like, how you been, bro? Dane said, I feel like YouTubers make the suit look worse than in person. In person, actually, it's a small area. Yeah, I get it, but I love the nightlife. Inspiration, I'm gonna read this comment. The Sioux died, come back to life multiple times. The Sioux like the Undertaker, yeah. The Sioux be in the coffin and just pop up. Don't make me miss my protein. It's my protein time. Perfect analogy, the Undertaker. No one's, hey, have a good one, DB. Nobody's getting arrested on the beach. My man made a joke this morning. He said chicas can't wear bikinis on the beach. That's a joke. Because that's how far y'all taking it. Making shit up left and right. No one's getting arrested on the beach. Colorado click still coming in October. You already know. Tim, I believe this business is going to my kids. So yeah. Some of you guys have seen my daughter here working. Let me not have it here too often so they don't say I'm child exploitation, even though it's my freaking daughter. You gotta watch what you do here. Creighton, I'm working on it right now, bro, so I can't give you a full update yet. Old school said, what is the update on Sosua Beach? All right, so guys, 300 in the chat, only 100 something likes. Here's the thing. We're 17 years into Sosua strip changing. 17 years. Hella progress. We're 23 years into the beach changing. We're making some good progress in the Soo. I'm telling you, we almost there. Almost there. Pretty much a Randy Johnson baseball career. We're almost there. About 25 years, 30 years, we'll get to exactly where we need to be. 17 years. If the strip changes right now, it'll be 17 years too soon. Let me eat my protein. 17 years. The beach, they move about 35 pounds of sand every week. I don't know what the fuck going on with that shit. We're making progress, y'all. True progress. Wyatt Bergantine has moved a few tons of sand already in less than a year. Let that sink in. People need to just have a roster. Sosua don't need women walking around half naked. I agree, and here's what I said. I'll tell you guys, I was in a back and forth conversation with a nice lady who lives here. I'm gonna call her a nice lady because I don't know her personally. And I was talking about how I love the nightlife. This is always a nightlife town, and it wasn't just like the girl thing is one thing, but it was always a nightlife town. And she made a good point. She said, we don't care about the nightlife. I care that when I bring my kids to school at 8 in the morning and there's girls in the street. I totally understood. And I said, I got kids here too. I understand that. To me, this is all about power. It's definitely political. There's a lot of political shit going on behind the scenes you guys have no idea about. If you follow some Dominican news, you can see they're going at it. The political parties are going at it. A lot of this is, our strip is caught up in this. I told you guys about Charamico. I was right about that. None of you probably don't remember what I said about Charamico, but it don't matter. New Charamico project coming soon. At this point, there's two trains of thought. You can accept Sosua is dead and go elsewhere. Colombia needs more bodies. Or go to Brazil, get your visa. Or go to Thailand and get a ladyboy. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. I'm being sarcastic. Or you can figure out how to enjoy yourself like a lot of people are. I can definitely tell you none of this makes me happy. Based on, I don't like hearing about it over and over and over again. I don't like talking about it over and over again. But also, when my 30 in August, my plan was right before the DR road trip. My plan was go to the strip, hang out. Right before all this happened, I was on the strip hanging out. So, I want to kick it on the strip, get a couple drinks. So we'll see. Carl said, Flip, I've never been in your spot, but I promise you and me and my wife coming through and get the wings. Definitely pull up, Carl. Definitely pull up. G.I. Joe, what up? Said, Flip coming 31st October. Do I need Tinder for the mangoes? Jump on your Tinder, do your thing, brother. D said, will they mess with you if you're entertaining a woman in the daytime? They're not messing with you at all. And like I said, as of right now, all I've seen is the military come between 9 and 11. The prime family time. I guess, right? PM. Sosua is definitely what you make it. And yes, YouTubers just want clicks. We know that. Wait, D Dot's right on. He said we talked the same shit last year. That's what I'm saying. Like we act like we just forgot. You guys gotta mark this shit on your calendars or something. Set an alarm. Flip, you the rock throwing Ernestine bass, always hitting dogs in the crowd. Hey, I'm just being honest. I'm just, keeping it funky. The fact that I do follow Dominican news. I don't follow the Z News. I think the Z News is full of shit. I talk to Dominicans, besides talking to the business owners, and the Dominicans are very opinionated about this. Like I said, you got three sides to it. You got the pro kill the strip, you got the anti kill the strip, and you got the guys in the middle who say, let's clean it up, but do it the right way and the legal way. So there's so many different things, different angles, but everyone's jumping on soapboxes because a lot of people are going to be running for office in 2 years. The next election, are going to be in 2 years. So a lot of people are positioning themselves now for political office later. A lot of people don't give a fuck about nothing what's going on. They're positioning themselves to get votes. And that's what a lot of this is really about. Tim, for me, the glory days was my glory days, the days I liked the best. 2011, 2012, 2013. I loved every year, but those years were just like, it was madness, but also it was terrible out here. Like people talk about how Sosua is now. This is fucking Sosua light. To me, Sosua was the most dangerous place in the country back in the day because nobody was from here. Something was always going down. Bro, Americans got shot out here back then in 2011, 2012, 2013. Like, come on. This shit was madness out here. Yeah, it was kind of like Rikers Island with hoes. It was like that. It was real out here. If you ain't have your crew with you, who knows what's gonna happen? Dudes was getting beat up. Or like, here's the funny part. Social media is showing y'all shit now. Bro, I've seen dudes play knockout, drag out. And the chick leave with the winner. I've seen it. Sosua was crazy back then. Like you had to kind of have a crew with you. Birdcase said the biggest flex is when you realize you don't have to. They talked about Jesus Christ that never met him. Where'd that comment go? The way they talk about you, Flip, never met you and have not been to the zoo. Oh, listen, let them talk. My life is amazing. As we got a few things walking by right now that I can't put on camera. My life is amazing, so let them talk. Strip, no strip, muscle, skinny, fat, whatever I am. I'm gonna live a fucking great life. I don't give a fuck about any other shit. That I don't know against the grain. Most guys are just chilling in certain businesses and then going about their business. I personally am not going outside at all, which is already my plan for the whole month of July. I'm in bed by 9, so, I've had people, there's gonna be a live tonight. Sarge Sosua, Ronan the Trav, a bunch of guys are gonna be live tonight. I'm gonna try to jump on like 8 o'clock. Maybe they can say where they're going. There's spots to go to. Oho been lit, Ground Zero been lit. Casino was lit one night. I haven't seen it popping like that. There's little spots you can go to. It's just the strip is not crazy right now. The Unfortunate Truth Podcast. Yo, Flip, can I schedule a call with you? Oh, hit me up. Yeah, hit me up. He said make 2,500 again. D, Halloween is gonna be a vibe because I got nothing to do with the strip, my guy. I can't speak on nobody else's event or party. Speak on what I'm doing. Halloween has nothing to do with the strip. Absolutely nothing. And I'm not worried about it. You see any worry on my face at all? Like, I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. This is dying. Always create your roster, stay away from the toxic ones. Wiseman said, follow the money and you understand the dynamics taking place. Someone sending the pie, thinks a few people are getting rich. Actually, to a point, you're right. But like I said, most of this is trying to stop somebody's money. That's what most of this is. At the moment, I think the casino's they've closed because it's July, and because of what's going on. But we'll see if they can open back up. I booked my trip last week in September. Bradley, if this goes on up until September, Houston, we have a problem. Diesel died. I just read it out. Yeah, I did this video around the same time last year. People got short-term memory, man. Someone actually said I should make a Sosua's over playlist. Y'all can go. I gotta start doing that because we just forget. When I get time, I'll go through all my YouTube and make a Sosua's over playlist so you guys can go, oh shit, he did talk about that 4 years in a row. Passport Creek said, will Sosua die with a she could turn to strip or will Flip have 99-cent wings? Tune in next time. We'll see you. I could do 99-cent wings. Don't charge now. I can do 99-cent wings. Let's do it. Suave said, I met Flip. He's a genuinely good dude, and he didn't clown me for wearing a suit when I showed up. Nah, not at all, bro. Yeah, I don't know the pickleball courts, man. I ain't into pickleball. I don't know. Schools, those were my favorite years. I got into a lot of shit. Well, you're Lucifer, you're going to be the wealth advisor? That's what's up. Event this weekend, Social Fest 2025. Jeff, I got you. I just saw your message. When I get off this live, I'm going to respond to you, brother. Oh, I haven't been in EOP, McLeod Rooftop, one of my favorite spots when I'm drinking. Ground Zero, Oro, Ojos, and Cabarette's been lit. I've seen videos. It's been fucking crazy over there. So, you know, it is what. Sosua's dead for the 5th time. I think it's the 7th time. Vaughn, listen, guys, I know a lot of y'all just started coming here. For the vets that know, the old Sosua, 2011, shit was like Rikers Island with hoes. Like y'all talk about drama. It was some of the baddest out here. Dudes was fighting over chicks. I'm telling you. I might have had a box cut in my pocket. I don't even remember. Just me being me, knowing myself, I might have had one. Like, it was madness out here, bro. I wasn't worried, but I loved it. It was action. Non-stop action. It was like Rikers Island with hoes. Like, I know y'all go look at the documentary Rikers Island. It was live. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'ma have me some fun. That's what it was like. Air Force One can't wait to come for Halloween. I missed the gym. Your French fries, rest take care of yourself. If you think the Sue is dead, then fall back. Let the OGs enjoy. Yeah, so Sue got 9 lives, right? Is this the last life? Is this the last life? This is really just wait and see on how long this is gonna go on for. Even Dominicans are like, oh man. I'm more like, Jesus Christ, y'all turned this and y'all turned the what is a molehill into a mountain or anthill into how that saying goes. It is not that serious. I understand if you're about to travel. Who wants to deal with this bullshit? 100%. But yeah, it's not as serious as you guys think. There are meetings going on this weekend, next week. I'll see what happens in those meetings. Like I said, my lawyer kind of told me, he wants some of the businesses to contact him. My lawyer kind of told me stay out of a lot of this because it's not affecting my business at all. I'm not on no radar because, as you guys know, I don't deal with none of that. But I can only give you the info as I get it. You know what I'm saying? I just know there's a lot of bad info being repeated over and over again. Inspiration, only New York, DC, and NY dudes is going back then. Hey, it was crazy back then. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Look, nope. What year was that? Because I was bodybuilding still. I want to say 2011. So I'm about, because it was our Halloween trip. I'm about 250 pounds of muscle back then, right? Not that I was doing it to be a bully, but I was in my mode, right? And like I said, this was kind of Sosua back then, where you kind of had to be on your P's. You kind of had to have a hood mentality at one point because it was kind of crazy out here. Like, I'm not even making this up. It was fucking crazy. And a lot of dudes, you see a lot of hood dudes sometimes. I was in my mode about something. I don't remember what it was, but I'm about 12 deep. Dudes from my neighborhood and a couple newbies I didn't know. So they walked down the Roomba. I'm down by Winter Circle, which is Brick City Flame now. And I'll never forget, it was a chick I was saying something to her. Now, I didn't see the dude next to her. I didn't, he had his back to us, so I'm not paying him no mind. But he turned around. Now at the moment, I didn't know what he said. But he turned around and got his cigarettes from the girl. But at the moment, it looked like from what I gathered, in that quick second, it looked like he was whooshing me away. What he was waving at her to give him his cigarettes that he had just given to her so she can get 1 or 2 cigarettes from him. So he was turning around to just get his pack of cigarettes back. But it looked like he was doing this to me, right? So I snapped. This is the old me, the young me who was just a little crazy, a little bit crazy. And I said, yo, who the fuck you talking to, bro? And he was cool as hell, but I just was in my mode. He was a big dude too, so I kind of had to be in my mode. And he was like, nah, man, I was just getting my cigarettes. But like I said, at the moment, it didn't compute with me what was going on. It looked like he was just kind of telling me, get out of here. So I felt the way. And I turned to him and I said, walk that way. He said, what'd you say? I said, get the fuck out my face and walk that way. Sure enough, he got up, walked out. I mean, kind of had no choice back there. Sorry to tell you. Hey, what's up, Greg? And I finished getting my drink, talking. Then I walked down the block. And as I walked down the block, I see him with like 5 dudes. And they're pointing at me. So I go, well, let me make my way to those 5 dudes. And so the little dude who was Diesel, little short Diesel, y'all a short motherfucker. Y'all short motherfuckers is crazy. He goes, yo, you told my man walk that way? I said, you ready for me to tell it to you? What you gonna do? But like I said, this was the old Sosua, y'all. Like, you had to be on your shit. Y'all think this is Sosua light. This is nothing. And they stand there looking at me like, is this motherfucker crazy? Because they all big, like I said, besides the short dude, even he was stocky, but they all big dudes. And I'm like, what y'all gonna do? So now, as I said that, I don't see my peoples is already walking over. And they walking by, man, y'all suckers, get out of here. Y'all suckers, get out of here. And they looking around like, who are these? Like, my dude was just popping out of nowhere, just throwing insults at them and walking by. Then I said, man, y'all get up out of here, but y'all don't want no problems. Go to the room and finish drinking. So the next day I see them, and one of my mans was like, he had spoke to them. And he's like, yeah, your man was like real disrespectful. We don't even know what was going on, but we trying to chill, we don't want no problem. Me being the grown man I am, I went and apologized, and I was like, hey fellas, everybody out around the drinks, my bad. It was total miscommunication. But see, they had been coming to Sosua, so they also knew you had to be on your P's and Q's back then. Like I said, this Sosua is Sosua like the old Sosua. Shit went left quick. I done seen many of fights. I done seen guys, girls, all types of shit, stabbings, shootings. Well, I only saw one shooting, but like shit got real out here because there was so many people. The energy was different. So as much as it was like, oh my God, the heyday, it was fucking dangerous out here. Let's be serious. It was fucking dangerous. Dwayne said it's a good thing. It's only stopping the dudes that throw money in the club. Oh, hey, yeah, I honestly love DL women. Will probably visit, if not live there for the rest of my life. There you go. I can say what Sosua's going through, what Trinidad went through. Silver, everybody goes through this. Every country goes through this at some point. There's got to be some type of change everywhere. Jay Diggs, what up, Southside Queens? When President talking about area need cleanup, then it's over in Sosua. I was there in Sosua. I remember when they used to try to make dudes keep their shirt or tank top back when Sosua first opened up. Yeah, Jay Diggs, I guess you just joined the live. The president did not hold a Sosua press conference. He was asked about Sosua at his press conference. But there's, like I said, there's a lot of more shit that I don't care to talk about, that I don't need to talk about. But if it's over, you guys enjoy the next location. Be safe. And enjoy life, man. Like, I'm not here to convince anybody to come to Sosua. I'm just gonna give the facts as they come to me. If you feel uncomfortable coming to Sosua, I get it. Enjoy. Wherever you go, I hope it's the best trip you ever had. I hope that Sosua is in the rear view and you never look back. Don't look back. You know, I don't want to hear, Sosua is back. I don't want to hear none of that. Just enjoy wherever you go. We'll be all right. Like I said, I think a lot of y'all gotta handle y'all life business because Sosua has become so important in people's lives that I'm like, I live here and it's not that important to me. Like, I live in Sosua and I'm like, why do y'all care about Sosua? He said, if JetBlue stopped these vacation packages, it's over. I gotta see, like, damn. I don't remember not living in Sosua and caring about Sosua so much, but I live here and don't care about this bitch. It definitely won't turn into Boca Chica. Boca Chica ain't even Boca Chica no more. Just like Boca Chica, just like Cartagena. I tell people, Cartagena had it happen. Parque Yeres, Medellin had it happen. Happens everywhere. Hey, sweet thing. Happens everywhere. You know, but what more can I say? You know, if Sosua is dead for you because the president, because they changed 100 cops, I guess. You know, who am I to debate with someone else's logic? I cannot apologize for being logical and being intelligent. See, because while all of y'all listen to this over here, I'm going over here to see why that was said or that was done, right? So for me, I don't do mentality. I'm over here like, yeah, let me see what's really going on. You know what I mean? I want to know what's really going on. And BK, you cannot post that and I'll make me lose my train of thought. Wait, motherfucker! Oh god. Do I need to reserve a seat on the bus? Dwayne, hit me up. Yes, hit me up. Hit me up because we're putting the funds together for the bus now. Hey, my brother, hit me up and I'll give you all the information. Bradley, I do have some, not a big, but I have some vegan options. Yes. Sosua is not the issue. It'll be named as Dominican with issues, not Sosua. JM said, I'm not going to Sosua again. We will miss you, my brother. These people in power have 3 to 4 years. They have 2 years left. Just follow the money in the prize. Exactly. BK Chef said, we're invested because we live with Big Shirley's here. Yo, BK Chef, you're an asshole. Talk about, bro. Because I know there's another fight. I paid for a fight the other day. Which fight you talking about? And yes, I have all the fights on. Laurie said the main business organization have public. You're reading the Zionist, the Z News again. You're reading the Z News again. Did they name the businesses? Did they name the businesses? Because I'm part of a business organization that has not said any of that. Yeah, okay, oh, of course. Come on, Jay. Canelo and Crawford, of course. There's another match coming on this weekend or next weekend. I forgot which one that is. But Canelo and Crawford, of course, that's in September. September, right? Of course I have that on. Yeah, BK Chef's an ass. That was funny. Of course I had a fight on, bro. 100%. In 2007, I saw Office out there, out of Mango, face through the passenger side of a car window. Times was fun, but you had to definitely be on it. Bro, it was, listen, back then it was crazy. I keep telling people do not, I think, did the Jazz Festival happen? I think the Jazz Festival happened, if I'm not mistaken. There was an argument about that because they tried to keep regular people out of the Jazz Festival, I think. I remember reading that somewhere. Yeah, it was crazy back then, man. Like I said, as fun as it was, but I guess, me being from Southside, dangerous kind of fun. As fun as it was fucking dangerous, man. Yeah, I believe it happened already. I've only been twice in all the years they've had it. But shit, I mean, look. But wait, Jay, you say you're not coming. Where you gonna watch the fight at? You want me to stream the fight to your house? Jay, did you say you're not coming? Wait, hold on. I will say this. Anybody you get your info from, make sure they've been here. I keep hearing, like I said, I don't watch nobody's videos. I don't care because it doesn't affect my life in any type of way. Even the anti-flip-flop guys, I really don't care. It is, and see, I'm trying not to make any enemies because people take a lot of what I say personal. But I don't care. You can feel how you feel. You get emotional. You get temperamental. I don't care. I don't care about your feelings. Like I said, the Black Men's News Network has done more damage than any military coming out every night at 9 o'clock can do. The gossiping has created way more damage. Way more damage. Trust me. Because I'm paying attention. He said, I'm coming still for the fight. All right, bro. Yeah, I'm at a fight. Don't worry about that. DJ said, you're the only brother giving a real perspective on this Sosua news. I'm from Coney Island. Shout out to Coney Island. Living South Side for years. Oh, you already know. Don't understand the TNT gunboy detectives hopping out on us. They'll never understand that, DJ. They'll never understand that. They'll never understand that. But, you know, it shows, things gotta, you know, you gotta show power. You gotta show, you know, a lot of stuff. But, as I said, a lot of this is organized for whatever reasons. All that stuff about bringing family tourism is out the fucking window. You know, even going about it this way is completely wrong. And there's no plan, you know, no one's laid out a plan. You know what I'm saying? It's more so let's scare people and whatever. You know what I mean? And for, like I said, DJ said South Side, New York. We used to that bullshit, man. That shit ain't even a thing. Shout to Marlboro, my second home. Okay. A hit dog will always holler. Mike Moss, what up with you, baby? William said, I was there last week. The show still went on, didn't stop nothing. Yeah, man. I mean, it's that network of gossip. And like dudes, and I said not everybody, but dudes just be repeating. That's my thing, repeating the same thing, gossiping. Like, come on, fam. Y'all doing more damage. And not to me. I mean, that network don't like me anyway, so they don't come to FlipFlop. But just the you know, the damage of repeating nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But y'all stay tuned for more. I'm gonna get out of here. Like I said, if Sosua is dead for you, I get it. Hit that like button though. We only got 155 likes. We had 370 people in this chat. If Sosua is dead for you, I get it. You know, come back when it's popping again. When it's back to normal, pull up. But you're gonna have to pay a tax. If I see you on my list, that was you? What's your YouTube name again? You said Sosua's dead, I'm never coming back? Charge him the Sosua's dead tax for the wings. Charge him, you're gonna see on your bill, Sosua's dead tax. What the hell is Sosua? You said Sosua was dead. You pay tax. I'm joking. We're the mayor. I miss him. I haven't seen him. He's all right though. I spoke to him not too long ago. But y'all stay tuned, man. I'm happy, excited for what the future holds. You know, hopefully the strip gets back to normal sooner than later, so y'all can stop talking about it. And then we'll have the same conversation next July. Good. Let's not tell it. For you guys, someone said they would join. Dwayne, hit me up on a bat phone. I'll give you the info for the road trip. Excuse me. Jackass said, when you're talking in general and someone makes a comment, that means they're guilty. There's a saying, a hit dog will holler. Yes, and that's a fact. Yeah. Word. Like I said, people take what I say personal, but learn how to move as Sosua and come and talk to me about Sosua being dead. Hey, like I said, the veterans ain't even stressing. You can go on all my comments and all my YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. People are like, we ain't worried about that. Sosua dead tax is crazy. Yeah, that's the thing. I gotta go through. It's mad videos, but I'm sure I did Sosua's dead video a few times back in the day, or last year or 2 years ago, whenever it was. But I gotta put a playlist together because trust me, I got videos. Some of the videos probably ain't titled Sosua's dead, but I know I titled some of them. But I'm gonna get out of here. Sosua's dead for you. We wish you well. You know, you're never gonna hear. We have no beef. I'm never gonna be mad at anybody for not coming. I understand. Nobody wants to deal with that bullshit. So, you know. But in the long scheme of things, a lot of people ain't worried about it. You know, I'm gonna put this in COVID regulations. I expect it to get slow for a little while because people are canceling or people want to cancel. But for the most part, we'll be right here. I'll be right here in this chair, and if I'm not, I'm close by. Or maybe when I'm with a hater's girl. CMD says Sosua will never die. You already know. Sell tickets for free drinks and watch JetBlue call you saying we have no more. It's not 9 lives, it's 7 trumpets. Listen, this too shall pass. The dinosaurs were extinct in 1 second, and then life came back. Right, millions of years later, life came back. We'll be all right. You guys stay tuned. I am MrFlipFlop, the asshole of Sosua, the guy who breaks hearts. I don't mean to. No one told you fall in love. Mr. Information that has no information, or the chicken guy. I like the chicken guy. The chicken asshole. How about the chicken asshole? No, the asshole that sells chicken. Yeah, that's me. All right, you guys stay tuned for more. I'm getting out of here.